Hey, afternoon, YouTube, man. How y'all doing today? This is Shadi the Generator. I'm just out here getting y'all some more great content. We finna check it out. Man, let's see what these police talking about, man. We just finna get straight into it, though, man.
My name is Kevin McMahill. I'm the sheriff of the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. Thank you for joining us this afternoon. 27 years. 27 years. For 27 years, the family of Tupac Shakur has been waiting for justice. We are here today to announce the
Man, that ain't justice. 27 years, bro. We been knew who did this. We been knew who did this.
arrest of 60-year-old Dwayne Keith Davis, aka Keefy D.
The nigga been talking about it for like, I don't know, I could swear like 20 years. I seen this on a documentary when I was a little kid, I think. And he definitely been all over everybody's social media for the last 5 years talking about it.
for the murder of Tupac Shakur.
You can look up Glasses Malone. He had a whole music video about it.
Davis was arrested this morning by my LVMPD criminal apprehension team, and this investigation started on the night of September 7th, 1996. It is far from over. It has taken countless hours, really decades, of work by the men and women of our homicide section to get to where we are today. Several of those detectives that are standing here with us include Detective Cliff Mogg, the lead detective on this case. He is now retired. While I know there's been many people who did not believe that the murder of Tupac Shakur was important to this police department, I'm here to tell you that was simply not the
Man, dude wrote a book about it a long time ago. Been published. People read it. The dude really killed Tupac. Got shot like a couple years later. Yeah. And he was just one of the dudes in the car, supposedly. So he say, you know how that go. But everybody said it was the other dude though that got killed a few years later.
case. It was not the case back then, and it is not the case today. Our goal at LVMPD has always been to hold those accountable and responsible for Tupac's violent murder accountable. Just like we do for every homicide victim in our city. Every single victim, every life that is lost is important and remains a priority to this police department.
Man,
As we methodically built this case to move forward with an arrest, it was also important that at the same time, we're building towards a successful prosecution.
Multiple times.
We work closely with our esteemed district attorney, Steve Wolfson, in his office to ensure that is going to happen. Mr. Davis's own words reinvigorated our case in 2018. I'm going to give you some of those details, and I'm going to introduce to you our homicide lieutenant, Jason Johansson, and he will provide you many of the details on how we got here today. Lieutenant.
Thank you, Sheriff, and thank you, everybody, for being here today.
Well, how we got here today was he was on social media bragging about the murders for the last 5 years. Basically.
Hey, my name's Jason Johansson, and I'm the homicide lieutenant with the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. And my goal here today is to walk you through our investigation and what led us to the indictment of Dwayne Davis, also known as Keefy D, for the murder of Tupac Shakur. This case has been reviewed by our homicide team and homicide detectives for over 2.5 decades. And ultimately, our persistence in this investigation has paid off. Let me walk you through
Man, this the only dude that was alive. That's alive. That's left. He's a grandfather. Yeah, I ain't dish. Yeah, I only got him bragging, literally.
timeline of events
That's the only reason.
that as we know them right now. Prior to September 7th of 1996, as we all know, Tupac Shakur was an artist who was signed with Death Row Records. And that Death Row Records and its CEO, Marion Suge Knight, were closely affiliated with the Mob Piru criminal street gangs, and that they had an ongoing feud with the Southside Compton Crips. Dwayne Davis was the leader and shot caller of the Southside Compton Crips. And both of these gangs operated out of the Southern California area of Compton. On the night of September 7th of 1996, Tupac Shakur, along with Suge Knight, and members of their entourage, which include members of Mob Piru, came to Vegas to attend the Mike Tyson fight at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. Members of the Southside Compton Crips, which included Dwayne Davis, along with his nephew Orlando Anderson, were also in attendance at the same event.
That's
As
buddy
both were
right there.
leaving the fight, members of Death Row Records spotted Orlando Anderson near an elevator bank inside the MGM, and at that time they began to kick and punch him near that elevator bank. I will now show you hotel security footage, as many of you have already seen, related to this incident. And on this incident, you will see Tupac Shakur, who's wearing a shiny satiny shirt, along with Marion Suge Knight, who's a large man in a brown suit, punching and kicking Orlando Anderson.
Yep.
Following this
You can
incident,
definitely see that.
you'll see hotel security intervene, and then they will leave the area of the fight.
Good old censorship.
Little did anyone know that it is this incident right here that would ultimately lead to the retaliatory shooting and death of Tupac Shakur.
I mean, that's
Following
normal
this
street
incident,
shit.
Tupac and Suge Knight
That's
both
everyday
left
street
the
shit.
MGM to make their way to a post-fight.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I used to believe Tupac was still alive. The only reason I say he ain't now is because the rate at which rappers die now, you know. I feel like after Tupac and Biggie, rappers didn't die for a while, you know. It was rappers getting, not big mainstream rappers getting smoked like that. But, you know, it happens all the time now. I kind of feel like, you know, we've kind of reverted back to the 90s in the ways of, you know, people not taking care of their kids, you know, running the streets, becoming adults, and, you know, doing the things they doing now. So, dang, let's keep it.
Party, which was to occur at a local nightclub. At the same time, word had spread amongst members of the Southside Compton Crips of what had occurred inside the MGM. And then that's when Dwayne Davis began to devise a plan to obtain a firearm and retaliate against Suge Knight and Mr. Shakur for what occurred inside the hotel against Mr. Anderson. After Davis obtained a gun, he entered into a white Cadillac along with Terrence Brown, DeAndre Smith, and Orlando Anderson. Based on our investigation, this is where we know they were seated. At some point in time, as they were in the white Cadillac, Mr. Davis took the gun that he had obtained and provided it to the passengers in the rear seat of the vehicle. As they were driving west on Flamingo Road near Koval, they located the black BMW, which was driven by Suge Knight, and in the passenger seat was Tupac Shakur. And as they turned around, they pulled up near the passenger side of that vehicle and immediately began shooting at Mr. Knight and Mr. Shakur. Following that shooting, the white Cadillac fled the area southbound on Koval. And after our officers arrived on the scene, Tupac was later transported to the University Medical Center, where he's treated medically and died approximately 6 days later on September 13th.
It's kind of light now, but that's actually really heavy. You know,
My homicide section handled this investigation from its onset and for a short amount of time. And within a short amount of time, what we knew was that we were working a gang investigation where our victims, our witnesses, and our suspects were all from Southern California and not local.
And the reason I point out his chain, because that's what he died
Within
for.
the first few months of the investigation, our detectives knew most of the information I just briefed you on. However, we never had the necessary evidence to bring this case forward and present it for criminal charges. As time went on, this case had been reviewed multiple times by different investigators assigned to my section, but it wasn't until 2018 that this case was reinvigorated
Well, I say
as
5 years
additional
ago.
information came to light related to this homicide. Specifically, Dwayne Davis's own admissions to his involvement in this homicide investigation that he provided to numerous different media outlets. In our section, we knew at this time that this was likely our last time to take a run at this case to successfully solve this case and bring forth a criminal charge. It was at that time that this case was.
See, look, that's what it's all about. It's crazy that they lie through their teeth like that. It's not about justice. Man, everybody passed it. The people who did it did. It's not about justice. It's about a criminal charge. And I ain't advocating, for his freedom or nothing. Or, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like they need another charge. That's a dude who got money. They know, how much money finna flow through the system now. Like he in jail, boy. They finna get not only that 30,000 a day or 30,000 a year, but they finna get hundreds, not even hundreds of dollars, not even thousands of dollars from this man for every day until he gone. So
Was assigned to Cliff Mogg, a detective within my homicide section. And
it's
over
crazy.
the last
It's just
5
crazy.
years,
This is crazy.
my section worked closely, hand in hand with the
They
Clark
doing this
County
for a
District Attorney's
charge.
Office and followed a systematic investigative plan over the last 5 years. We've conducted countless interviews and corroborated numerous facts that were not only consistent with the crime scene on the night of the incident, but also corroborated and were consistent with the sequence of events that night. This ultimately led to us procuring a search warrant which was executed at Mr. Davis's residence in Henderson, Nevada. And following the execution of that search warrant, in close coordination with the District Attorney's Office, this case was presented to the grand jury, which ultimately led to Davis being indicted on charges of murder. Before I hand it off to the District Attorney's Office, I would be remiss if I didn't thank Detective Mogg and all the other detectives that were not only assigned this case and reviewed this case, but all the other detectives from other agencies that assisted us in this investigation. They know who they are, and thank you very much for all the assistance you provided. It does not go unnoticed. And lastly, one of the most important.
All right, man. That's enough of that one. Let's get to this other video real quick. All right, let's see what's this other. But man, we knew what was going on.
Don't do it! On December 23rd, 2021, around a dozen officers would pursue a suspected armed robbery, chasing a handful of suspects from every angle imaginable. For this video, a time code will be attached to each clip to indicate exactly when everything is happening, as the numerous angles can make it difficult to track. The chase starts when a police officer from the Milwaukee Police Department discovers the vehicle suspected of being involved in an armed robbery. Clues provided by the court documentation suggest that the vehicle being chased is stolen. After a quick three-point turn, the officer immediately begins the pursuit and informs other officers of the situation. Eventually, the pursuit is passed off to around a dozen other officers in an attempt to arrest all suspects involved. This chase will quickly hit extreme speeds in heavy traffic, and the only police car that could keep up was a 10-year-old Crown Victoria.
I was gonna say, if he was a pro, he'd have been gone. But y'all don't be doing this stupid stuff, man. Don't be doing this. Hey, this how you kick the can quick. You know what I'm saying? They said only the Crown Vic could keep up with him. The old school. The fake Marauder.
Face mask on with a white sweatshirt. From Lisbon.
Oh, yeah. See, that's why. Boy, the suspension on this thing, they built like a.
Last time Brown comes to
Swerve. I ain't gonna lie. This police weapon.
northbound on 275.
I think they're showing a whole bunch of different police cars. Yeah, they're showing a whole bunch of different police cars at once.
Shortly. They become a again, white Audi Q3 wanted for armed robbery, 912, Zebra, Charles Edward.
Oh, that's the whip right there. Oh yeah, they going
Still
wrong way in the one way. Even if
east on north, coming up to 2-4. Passing 2-4, still eastbound.
I really wonder how they see them little plates.
Speeds are slowing down.
Doing that for no
30,
reason.
getting caught up in some traffic here. Still east on
Okay,
north, he's
yeah,
slowing down, he's going north.
traffic crazy.
2-1 from Fond du Lac. I'm right behind him.
You risking your life, whatever you running for.
Should be going westbound on Meineke.
It better be worth it, man.
8-1, do you want a different cat?
Hey, firm. You should be going westbound on Fond du Lac. I'm right on him. We're about doing 25 westbound on Fond du Lac, passing 2-4. Advise District 7 for now, we're still patched. Still west on Fond du Lac.
Oh, this the mill? Dang.
Still westbound on Fond du Lac.
I wasn't even paying attention.
Should be going north on 27. Passing center. Advise District 5 as well.
Oh, is this over there?
Right now.
White Audi Q3 wanted for armed robbery. 912 Zebra Charles Edward. Westbound on Locust from
They got the road blocked off like GTA. That's crazy. Man, look, man, all the,
Driver's got a gray.
you know who I feel bad for the most? Is all them people stuck in traffic, and now they not only they got heavy traffic, now they got to deal with your ass finna hit their car and stuff. Let's see what they.
Hooded sweatshirt. Black male. Still westbound
They
on
let them
Locust,
stolies
coming
up there
Fond du
though.
Lac.
It's some
West
Kia
on
boys.
Fond du Lac.
That's what this
See if
is.
District 7 gets digs at the district.
They gone, whatever.
West on
That ain't no
Fond du Lac.
Kia.
He's getting caught up in some traffic. Speeds are slowing down.
That ain't no Kia. He's
Still
gone.
westbound on Fond du Lac. Passing.
I don't look like no stinker.
Still westbound. Passing 3-6 westbound Audi Q3. Wanted for armed robbery 912 Zebra Charles Edward.
They in town going 85 plus. Ooh, they like they going the wrong side of traffic. Ooh, they might have lost with that. Ah, they stayed right there. They should have turned. Ooh, somewhere. Probably wouldn't know where to turn though. I don't know. Ain't there. Oh, he shoot. Yeah, they should. It's the only one that's keeping up with him. It's the Crown Vic that he's talking about. He done been lost to everybody else. This must be the veteran. Everybody else a rookie. That's why he got the old car, cause he the veteran. That's what he loved. He didn't want that new car. All the rookies want a new car. That's what he got. He hopping out that old thing. My cousin still drive one of these. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Not the police one though, like the luxury one. You done took him straight to the crib, boy. You tweaking. You ain't losing him now. You might. He crashed that motherfucker. He might. Okay, let's see. I don't know. That thing got a lot of horsepower. Yeah, you gotta keep weaving through that traffic. That's gonna be dangerous. You hit a patch of traffic, boy. Look, and I see all them lights. I know them people looking like, what the hell? Well, that was skating. Boy, you so wrong. You done put so many people's life in danger, man. What you running from? pushing that mug.
Everyone that Crown Vic can fucking drive. You've seen
All my soul. That's why I said he As I said, he a veteran. Everything. All them other niggas rookies. He actually bogus though. They bogus and he bogus. He putting all these people's lives in danger to try to go catch these people. Cause they probably would have been stopped running. You stopped looking. That's why all these people be dying on everything. And the mill is bad too. I ain't gonna lie. In the mill, in Milwaukee, man, it's bad with the with people, running from the police, man. I be going up there, from time to time, family stuff, and it'd be crazy, man. Like every time you see high speed chase, all that right there, and on the little street, just like that. I mean, it's common, you know what I'm saying. That's why I be wondering, like, do they be catching anybody, man? You know what I'm saying? Ever? I think dude just tired of it or everything. Folks fed up. He like, I'm finna suit this up. We finna get this up today. Oh, everything. Folks fed up. I'm trying to figure it out because folks, they be gone. When I saw they, that's what I wonder. I don't. Folks looking at them. That's how I ain't gonna lie. That's how I be wanting to go around traffic sometimes. I ain't doing it though.
The initial officer veers off to the side of the road to allow the second cruiser to take over.
Yeah, they went caught. He chased him for so long that they caught a second. They caught a second veteran. They going 100. They're gonna crash into folks. Yeah, bro, they been on a drive going 100 through that little thing.
Northbound on 76. Traffic is light, roads dry. White Audi Q3.
Hey, he describing the hell out of this. He describing the hell out the road, man. He said, what did he say? He said lights bright, roads miles, traffic, roads dry. Oh, geez, he said lights bright, camera action. My feet are sweaty, my palms are itchy. He was rapping, folks. They sound like Eminem or something. Yeah, no. He's describing everything, folks.
Disregard the red at Forest. You're right.
You think he was gonna stop at the red? He said disregard the red. Or maybe he was talking about him. Maybe he was talking like, hey, I'm finna run this light, disregard it. Ooh, they missed their chance. He slowed down. He must be too far out of town. Must have hit the toll or something. He ain't trying to hit that toll. Oh, everything. He like, oh, gotta go back to the city. I don't know nobody in Chicago. They had to go get full tanks. Whatever he got. It's fast and good on gas. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta figure out what kind of car that is. Cause he been going 100 miles an hour for like, I don't know, 20 minutes.
In the distance, officers have set up multiple stop sticks to hopefully end the chase. It appears one of the traps was a success.
Left tires.
Out their tires.
Driver's side tire appeared to be shot. Up to red light here at. Both left tires gone. He's slowing way down. He's at about 20 miles per hour here. Continuing southbound. At least 2 occupants.
Yeah, man. Yeah, whatever they did, they definitely finna get taxed on charges now. They catch you. Y'all better be fast on their feet. Within 5 miles of the crib. Run. Damn. Yeah, Josh could, man. That's not looking too good. Y'all can't even. It's GTA now. There be the sparks flying and all that. You scared to get out the car. They're just gonna be flying. Damn. I wonder if they alone. Yeah, one person. Car for the people.
He's gonna lose his front tire soon here.
They know fun if the homie can't get done. Let me get a ride. I often say this somebody jump out. I ain't gonna work that way.
Here, an officer with a stop stick almost flattens the tires of the pursuing squad. Luckily, the squad was quick to hit the brakes before hitting the spikes.
Yeah, this nigga right from the crib. He right from the crib, bro. He in the Audi, that's why they better not start shooting.
When the suspects run from the vehicle, several cruisers find their way around the next intersection to surround the suspects. This causes around a dozen police officers to pursue the suspects on foot.
Yeah, the police better not shoot. Man, what they do, man? They stole the Audi. What they do? I feel like this police house running slow. Stays back to check the vehicle. I was like, man, a little Q truck. I think it was an Audi Q truck or something like that, or a hatchback. Nobody came here to look at.
Get the cops! Get on the ground right now! Hey, coming to you! Get the... They're right in here. Go back north. Go back north. Hey, let me see your hands right now. Hands. You got him? Where's that female? I don't know. Check in here somewhere.
As the pursuing officers arrest the suspects, even more squads show up on scene.
On the ground! On the ground! On the ground! On your stomach! Get on the ground! No! I'm on the ground!
Man, you guys are freaking crazy.
Right in the yard! Yard! Show me your hands! Show me your hands right now! Get on the ground! Get on the ground right now! Get on the fucking ground! I got one over here!
I don't even think he's seen you. Why you had to yell?
Hey, keep your hands where I can see him, boss. I got him.
436, we have the one in Camel Hoodie in custody at 4431 North 5.
Yeah, he's right around the corner. He's in that yard still.
These body cameras hard to see. It's hard to see anything with your body camera. I feel like I'm cross-eyed.
I'm not playing with you.
Bug-eyed on everything.
I got him right here. Hey, Smalls, come here. You got a phone in your pocket? Down! Get down! Get down!
Right here.
Get on the ground right now!
All right, keep lethal cover on him. You got him? Where's that female?
I don't know. Check in here somewhere.
Oh, there's cops still south of us.
Give me your hand.
Hey, what just happened?
There's like a picture.
Yeah. Right here. Let me see you. Stand up right now.
It's wintertime. It's cold as hell outside, bro.
Turn around.
You have extra cup?
Yeah.
I wasn't with them. Why?
Well, why are you running then? Shouldn't run if you got asthma. Well, don't run.
We'll get you some medical.
We'll get you medical attention. You're good.
She should have went and sat on
No,
somebody.
I'm not even with nobody. Y'all got the wrong person, dude. I wasn't with nobody.
You're just hiding in the bushes and running around.
Waiting on my ride.
Hiding in the bushes?
I went on there.
Why were you running then?
Shit, I thought somebody was shooting or something.
Eventually, all 4 suspects are caught and arrested. Later on the scene, a handgun is found abandoned on the ground, likely dropped by the suspects.
It's cocked and ready to go. See the hammers drawn back?
Because of the lack of court documentation publicly available, it is likely that every suspect in this video was under the age of 18 at the time of the arrest. We were only able to obtain a single individual's court records who happened to be the driver of the situation. The individual was about 1 week away from their 18th birthday at the time of the arrest. However, even in his youth, the young man has a history of motor vehicle theft. Court records suggest that he collaborated in stealing 4 other vehicles within the past calendar year before his arrest. He was on probation for those past crimes during the video and had just been in court a week prior. At least one other suspect also had a criminal record based on the booking footage. For this incident, the driver of the vehicle was listed as a habitual criminality repeater for his crime. This means the court took their past crimes into consideration and it allowed them to extend sentences past their typical limits for certain crimes. He was charged with 1 count of second-degree recklessly endangering safety, 1 count of fleeing officers.
Hey, what's that is all that, being said, that's a human being, you know what I'm saying? And he probably wasn't raised right, you know what I'm saying? It's fucked up, you know what I'm saying? And even if they was raised right, people make really bad choices and bad mistakes. But hey, all I know is, man, y'all gotta stay blessed. And if y'all like, subscribe, comment, do all that, you're gonna see more and more fire content. Actually, you know what, it's actually kind of early. I might even drop one more tonight. So man, you might see a part 2 with some totally different stuff, some more stuff. So like, comment, subscribe. We finna go crazy some more. All right, peace.